to show you a little bit more, and Mara called these people thugs as well, and I completely agree with that because of what I experienced. I'm a reporter, and as a reporter, I didn't, you know, I wasn't, there are reporters that are embedded with the peace protectors, and I think that's great and wonderful and ethical, but I made the decision to be able to stand with both sides and observe both sides and see what's going on. I didn't announce, you know, which side I was on. In getting that interview with Mara, I did tell them what kind of reporter I am and the stance that we at Status Coup take about this Venezuelan coup attempt, because I wanted her to know that I wasn't adversarial. I wasn't going to be one of those violent people because they've dealt with enough. I wanted to make sure she knew who I was and what my kind of mission was. So, but otherwise, as I said, I stood with both sides. I didn't harass anyone. I didn't do anything other than film. So I want to show you this next video where you'll see that I am physically harassed. I am verbally harassed. And they don't want to allow my reporting. They didn't want me there at all. And I hadn't said a word. I just started filming. And then, you know, of course, as people started tapping me and harassing me, I did speak back, and you'll see that. I remained calm, of course, but I wasn't just going to stand there and let them harass me just for being a journalist. So let's take a look at that.
They're paying you?
Trying to learn your journalism.
Don't touch me. Nobody wants to touch
So
you.
far, I've had wonderful interactions.
Nobody wants to touch you.
I'm ugly.
No, I said nobody wants to touch you.
Ah.
I don't care if you say you're ugly. I really don't care.
This is apparently...
Don't call her names because
No,
you're
I'm
not
not
helping
calling-
her cause.
No. I never called her a name.
She said, and we had a fine interaction.
No.
Don't-
If
don't-
she, no, I won't
Don't
do that.
you guys really like making things up, don't you?
No. You guys do not know what it is to go ahead and be in communism and camps and everything else. You know why? My mother spent over 10 years in a prison camp.
I don't think you have their...
So I really don't care about this. And you guys have no idea in what goes on with socialism and communism.
Well, they don't even know why they're here. They're just
Well, they get
standing there.
paid. I mean, look at the blank faces.
You racist, you very much racist bitch. Oh, we in Venezuela don't have your division in here like you are having here.
Venezuelans have been very kind to me until this section.
You
So I'm not
pinky
really sure
bitch.
what's going on here.
You
I am
racist.
literally
You guys,
standing here just filming
you
what's
guys
going on.
racist. Racist.
So you're working for the embassy? Is that why you're here?
Yeah, and that will allow them to get money to everybody, and nobody has to work. That's what socialism is. Socialism.
There you have the wonderful time that I had there, and you saw that I was called a racist bitch. I was called all sorts of names. Right before I started the video, I had been vigorously tapped on the shoulder by one of the Guaido people just for filming. And you could also hear that the Guaido people were telling the peaceful protesters, oh, you're paid, you're getting paid. Who's paying you? You know, look at the blank stares on your faces. How much are you getting paid? Which is ridiculous. These people are there because they are passionate about not having a coup in Venezuela. They aren't paid. There is one Guaido person who said that they must be getting paid $30,000 a year or something like, or $30,000 to come protest. Or to come be in the embassy, and that there were millions of dollars flowing through these peace protectors and all of that. I mean, it was ridiculous. The assumptions and the lies and the conspiracies that the Guaido people seem to believe only seemed to fuel their anger, fuel their harassing of the peace protectors and journalists. I'm not the only journalist who was messed with. Basically every journalist, especially women who went there, were harassed with. I was catcalled. They would do the catcalling whistle and then go, these men. And I was actually surrounded by a group of men doing that at one point, which was super annoying. And they just seek to demean people, demean journalists, demean women. Other people, not journalists that I know of, but other peace protectors have gotten rape threats, death threats, things like that. Allegedly, one of the other journalists that was there, I believe the one from Telesur, she had her house tampered with, the door to her home tampered with after getting such a threat from one of the Guaido supporters. So these people are scary. There's no two ways about it. I'm sure some of them were nice. Some of the Venezuelans on the Guaido side were very nice to me. I actually conducted about a 16-minute interview with some of them, which was very interesting, and I will be posting portions of that. And they're good people. I hate that term. There are good people on both sides. I know that's a very dangerous term, but what I mean is there were people who truly believed that Guaido was the official leader and truly believed that Maduro is evil and are passionate because of that. And they peacefully are there in support of Venezuela and what they believe the path Venezuela should be headed down. There are other people who are just there to cause noise and wreak havoc and all that. There are other people there who are violent. There are other people there who are racist. There are other people there who are conspiracy theorists. There are a lot of people who were there, and you can't lump everyone together, but the fact that I was sexually harassed and verbally harassed and physically harassed as a journalist is obviously not okay. It's not okay for that to happen to anyone. And it seems to be the case for the journalists and peace protectors who are there daily.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.